What's going on? Another video from the infamous Thompson'S Kennels, coming live to you from Hoodwoods. This is Flash times Corona. I went ahead and did this breeding. This is going to be a half brother, half sister breeding. Both of these dogs were sired by Mailman, aka he fucking delivers. So it'll be a half brother, half sister breeding. Both of these dogs sired by Mailman. The collaboration that's going to take place with this blood is going to be roughly Cookie, which is the mother to Corona. I don't know if I said it. This is Flash times Corona. Mailman times Cookie is what produced Corona. Mailman times Mean Maha is what produced Flash here. So the constant is going to be Mailman. The collaboration is going to be Cookie and Mean Maha. Mean Maha coming from the Sorrels line. Cookie, which is double bred on Hustle Man's father, Manny. And she has a quarter out of the Eli Gardenia stuff. Eli Carver out on her. So this is what we was talking about earlier when I said I was getting Flash. We was going to breed them to some of our Balls Bolio Eli Carver bitches. And we have some other things planned for them. This is just a breeding video. Flash here has been a real good dog. This is BYK's Flash. I recently, people who don't keep up with the channel, I recently reacquired this dog back from BYK. So this is Flash. About 6-7 years old. Real solid male. This is the father to Paperboy, the father to Mega Maha, grandfather to the pups off of Paperboy and Miss Trinidad. We're just locking in some of our Sorrels crosses pretty much with this breeding here. Apologize, been busy as hell. Oh yeah, I forgot like the last two videos. People been hitting me up. The buck, the Russia breeding did not take. That was completely my fault. Nobody else's fault but mine. I was working a lot of hours and I didn't get a chance to start breeding her when I wanted to. And then, you know, you kind of fall into this loop of, I'll wait till winter time. And then I was really like 4 days behind when I wanted to start it, just due to the workload and what happened with my schedule. And then I said, oh, fuck it. I'll go ahead and stick them one time and just see what happens. So I didn't even make a video for that. I just went ahead and threw it on the community page. But I'm not easily deterred. I got to get that breeding. So when she comes back in the season, we are going to repeat Buck to Russia to try and replace some stock that I had lost in the kennel accident, yet again due to my own fault. That's Black Orca losing his shit back there. You're going to have to wait, brother. You got a couple more tests to do before we can see if you get some. But you're on the right path, my man. You're really on the right path. Just take it easy, son. But this is the second stick. I said I'd go ahead and throw it on video since I was out here doing this shit today. Like I said, she's a horrible dog to breed. She's just like her mother Cookie. And breeding stands and muzzles and all kind of shit. Once he's in, but he's good. She calms down a lot. It's just the whole build up to it. As you can see, this is the filler stuff. Shout out to the homie Buck. He put me onto this years ago. But this is stuff you put in the ground to fill up the holes when they dig holes. But you can see what type of dog she is. She just loses her shit over everything. But hopefully this will take and we'll have some beautiful pups. Because like I said, this is Balls Bolio Eli Carver. Cross to the Balls Bolio Sorrel stuff. We're combining the two strains. All of this stuff I've been doing is over the last 7-8 years. I've just been creating strains pretty much. Balls Bolio Termite, Balls Bolio Red Boy Jocko, Balls Bolio Sorrels, the list goes on. I just create different strands, and then I like to set myself up to do the half brother, half sister breedings where I can combine those two strands. Still heavily predicated off the Hustle Man blood, but we're carrying these outs because these outs bring certain traits that I want to keep going in my line of dogs. So we're always going to be combining strains, but you know, that's easier said than done because you got to create the strains, and that takes 6 years to do. And then after you get the strains, you got to make sure the strains are actually doing what they're supposed to do before you decide to pair them together. So, you know, breeding is simple, but it is a very, very, very technical thing at the same time. It's not just slapping dogs together as you go along. You can do it. Some people have done it. Like I said, a broken clock is right twice a day. But, you know, when you're trying to hone this shit in so you can get the keyword consistency, which I scream from the mountaintops, you know, you got to do your due diligence in the classroom. Do your history and know your history. I apologize. Know your history of your family tree of dogs. if you're trying to get consistency. And that's really what we've been striving at Thompson's Kennels, is just trying to get consistent bulldogs. And Flash here is a bulldog. Like I said, this is a mailman son and a mailman daughter. I'm glad I did this. It was cloudy all day and then the sun wanted to creep out now. But I ain't gonna make this too long. I gotta get ready to break these motherfuckers up. And yet again, this is Flash times Corona. I didn't really have exactly the way I wanted to line her up, and then when I reacquired Flash, I was like, oh yeah, that's why I'm taking this. But hopefully this takes, and we can continue a great line of dogs that we have here. I hope all is well in YouTube land. Thompson'sKennels@gmail.com. Like I said, feel free to shoot an email. And I don't take deposits. A lot of people ask me about that. I do not take any deposits on any dogs. Reason cause anything happens with these animals. I've been around the block and long enough. Been around the block and on the block long enough to know anything can happen. So I don't like to have nobody's money. I want the dogs healthy, shotted up, and then you can just outright buy your dog. But I don't do the deposits. For all of those people that was inquiring about the deposits, it's just because anything can happen. I done seen bitches kill puppies at 3-4 weeks old. I done seen them lay on them. I done seen just wild shit happen. Weird viruses. All types of things can occur with these pups. So yet again, I don't like holding anybody's money. My jacket is always clean. We don't do mustard on the jacket. So I don't want to be in no situation where I owe somebody a puppy and now they gotta wait. And now I feel like it's pressure on me to be fucking replacing the pup that they have a deposit on and all kind of shit. So I'd rather just play it one up like this. And yet again, I mostly breed for myself. This is my personal family of trees this is my personal family tree of dogs that I cultivated over the last 15 years. I work a full-time job. I have my own business. You know, dogs don't pay the bills. This is just something that I love to do. That's why I try to keep it in the spectrum where I tell you brothers, you know, don't let this turn into something that's stressful and aggravating. Because once it's stressful and aggravating, and on top of this shit costs you money every day. It'll make you not want to do it. So I keep it in the realm where I'm enjoying it, and that's the best place to be when you're dealing in these dogs. But I think I got everything I needed to get off my head. I got Russia and Buck addressed, this breeding addressed, like I said. And I didn't do anything really this summer. People was asking. I'm doing my breedings now coming into winter just because this summer was just really bad. It was just a bad summer. I've had bad experience with having dogs pregnant in this kind of heat and stuff. So, you know, I like to catch them now coming in to winter time, fall and winter time, so the weather is nice. It's easier to keep the puppies warm than it is to keep them cool. And that's something that I've learned dealing in these dogs. What's up, Flash? We got a couple more stuff we're going to be doing with Flash. Ooh, good one. But with that being said, I hope all is well in YouTube land. Y'all have a blessed one. More videos coming soon.